Okay, there we go. We should be live now. Gordon and I have just been waffling on for the last 5 minutes to ourselves. But look, welcome to the 2022 Australian Pickleball Championships. We're currently witnessing the gold medal match between the men's open. How are we doing, Gordon?
Absolutely fantastic. Like we were talking about before, just off speaker, these players have fought through some really tough quarterfinals and semi-finals just to make it here to the gold medal match. We've got highly credentialed Kaden Hensel, who has a tennis career, top 100, has played at the Australian Open in tennis, with Taylor Smith up against Wesley and Dr. Martin Clark.
Yeah, and obviously Taylor heavily involved with AIS for paddle, isn't it?
Yeah, so anything to do with a racket or paddle in his hand, and these two are a deadly combination.
Yeah, we might have to take these guys on in bowling or something if we want to have a chance. But they're up against Wes and Martin. Obviously, they've been around the scene for quite a while now. We were speaking earlier that Wes got bronze in the open singles for men's, and that's a phenomenal effort considering the talent that we've seen during the event. And Martin's just that's a great shot for Taylor. And Martin's just a standard, isn't he, in these showings? At the end of the day, we always see him.
and that's just it. He's there because he trains hard, and he's just the ultimate professional on court.
Yep. And off the court. I think that's fair to say. Oh, wonderful hands. Good quick hands there. It's 4-0. Thank you. So as I was saying earlier, unfortunately the microphone didn't pick it up. The format for this game will be 3 games to 11, win by 2. Due to the rain issues that we had earlier today, the games had to get moved to 1 game to 15 to get through the semis. That's a great shot by Clark. With the final game, if it goes to game of 3, which, let's be honest, nearly every game we've covered has gone to a game to 3, that will swap at 6.
Smith just getting the net and falling into the court. Fortune favouring the brave, definitely there.
Yeah, but you take those ones. You play aggressively and you hope for the best. Yeah, let's talk about this. Wes has missed a couple of shots here. It's definitely not like him at all.
Yeah, very uncharacteristic. So there may be a few nerves out there.
Yeah. Let's see this transition. Pop up, bang. Kaden does not mess around with those ones.
And we were talking about that gargantuan reach that he has into the kitchen.
Yeah, and let's talk about that. All gentlemen on the call right now are far taller than I am. I'm not bitter, but they
beautiful things into the kitchen.
They all have phenomenal reach. It's fantastic by Taylor. It's I don't think lobs, shots that are going to go past the players are going to be an issue. I think we're going to see a lot of calls by pop-ups, which we already have.
And we've got a defensive timeout here.
Yeah, we just had a look at Martin and Wes are having a yarn as we're speaking here. I definitely think Martin would be addressing that, the pop-ups being caused, settle down, it's okay, have a breath. We know the pressure's on. I can definitely see some targeting from Taylor and Kaden currently, but I mean, if it works, for a gold medal match, you're going to do it.
Exactly.
But we all know the potential that Wes has, capabilities. He's definitely someone that knows what he needs to do and to pull himself out of this rut.
Exactly, and target Wes at your own peril because...
I mean, let's face it, I don't think we've ever heard target Wes being a viable option, so...
Not for long anyway.
So Smith to serve.
It's like playing with a hornet's nest.
Yeah, exactly right. Ball on court.
Ball on court.
What game have we got over there at the moment? The ladies are playing.
I think it's over 16s, female doubles.
And was that a medal match?
Well, it's hard to tell because of the rescheduling.
Yeah.
Beautiful half volley.
Another ball on court. And let's talk about the rescheduling. So, for anyone that's played a pickleball tournament, we all know that time, you don't necessarily play at the time that you've been registered, just due to I mean, we have literal hundreds of people here that we need to sort out. The team here at the desk have done an absolutely phenomenal job. We've had some pretty shocking weather, if I'm being honest. That's a great role.
Very uncharacteristic
Oh.
Queensland role.
Oh, that's a great ATP defence there.
Oh, what a rally. What
There
a
we go.
super rally.
Well, that's our
Easily
first
the rally
ATP of the game. Oh, yeah.
And rally of the match so far.
Phenomenal shots there by both players. 6-0-2.
Oh,
Lightning quick.
threaded that needle down the middle. And they're out to a 7-0 lead.
They're capitalising on those backhand rolls, that's for sure. Plenty of pop-ups being put away. That's a great serve.
Clark into the net, which is highly uncharacteristic.
Yeah, well, at this point, it's just trying to stifle the wound, isn't it? For Clark and Vine, they've got such a significant lead.
Now to a 9-0 lead here in the first game of the best of 3.
That's a great shot. Ooh. Now, let's talk about this. I don't know if you've noticed, but Clark and Vine have switched. So,
And again, just threading that
well
needle,
over.
just being so patient, waiting for that attackable shot.
so obviously, Clark and Vine have acknowledged that there is a bit of targeting going on. They've swapping sides. I'm okay with that. I don't mind a bit of a strategy. If the opposing team are on fire like these fellas are currently,
And
that's the first game
that's
done.
the first game. They'll be super happy with that start.
Yeah, I mean, you can't ask for a better result, can you?
And playing flawlessly at the moment. So, you know,
Now it's just purely the response.
yeah. And if any team can respond, the Clark-Vine combination can certainly do
Yeah,
that.
I agree.
And you know, because just to get here, you know, Clark and Vine have beaten Nick Cooper and Brendan Lean, which is no mean feat.
Yeah, it was great.
And the Victorian duo,
Which we filmed
Blitz
yesterday.
and Ong,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
that was
who
one of
we
the highlights
saw,
of the tournament.
Yeah, in the round of 16 yesterday, pull off that miraculous victory, which was just incredible. So, you know, I think to a certain degree, Clark and Vine will be a little bit shell-shocked here.
Yep.
But if anyone can pull themselves out of this, it is this combination.
Well, there's an old saying that diamonds are made under pressure, and I can certainly see these fellas coming back strong. It's just purely right now, just how do you know, we've had that tough loss, but how do we bounce back? Like, let's look at Victoria yesterday. So in game 2, those fellas, they lost by quite a significant amount, but they managed to bounce back to take the win. So it's definitely on the cards. In saying that though, Hensel and Smith are absolutely on fire right now.
It's like a tidal wave of pressure.
1-0-2. Smith to serve.
Not getting the roll that time. So here we go. There's a chance here.
0-1-1. Clark to serve. Side away. Bang.
Just a bit too
Yeah,
high.
they're having Hensel and Smith are having so much success with those backhand rolls right now. Just the release, I think, on the side on the right. It's a little bit. The returns are a little bit high. Causing those pop-ups.
Oh, great get.
Never say die. That's a great effort.
Super get by Wes. But the Smith-Hensel combination just too strong at the net to have it covered.
There's that switch again. Can we just talk about Clark's athleticism?
He is my inspiration player.
He just covers everything. Supreme athlete.
I won't tell you how old Martin is, but when I first learned how old Martin was, I was absolutely flabbergasted. That's all I'm saying.
Yep. And we'll leave it at that. Full credit to them.
He's a supreme athlete, there's no doubt about it.
It's gone a bit long. Side away.
Just pushing that into the net there, Smith.
Is there a 3-1? Clark to serve. Ooh, a bit of a...
That's just too strong.
Yeah, I don't mind that though, because they've gone for a bit more of a softer dink approach and it hasn't worked out, so Vine has gone for the drive. Unfortunately, Kaden was world class. There we go. Oh, unfortunate.
Just trying to get it into that kitchen, and I think that's where...
All of the difficulties right now for Vine and Clark are to do with the transition to the net on the offensive end.
I think if they can get there and just get them into a dinking rally...
3-0-2, Smith to serve. Unfortunate. But let's talk about that. So on the third shot drops that Clark and Vine are pulling off, there's a constant pop-up, a little bit higher than intended. Whereas with what Hensel and Smith are pulling off, you have to do a tough dink in return.
Absolutely.
And that there is a great example of what Kaden has just pulled off.
Into the dinking drill.
Look at his patience. Way to respond, and let's talk about that. They managed to get the transition to the net, get into a dink rally.
I think that's where the money is for this duo. If they're going to clear themselves back in, it's going to be a long, hard grind.
Exactly right. Well, it needs to be a battle of attrition if Clark and Vine are to get into it. The sheer firepower from Hensel and Smith right now is, scary. So 0-4-1, we've got a side away. Oh, look at the hands. Oh, wow.
Sensational exchange.
I like this. A little bit more confidence from Vine and Clark. They're taking the boys on. That's what they need to see. That's the first point for Clark and Vine. Vine to serve. 1-4-2.
And I just love how Martin gets animated.
Oh, you have to. Well, actually, let's talk about that. If you look at the other side, where I mentioned to you earlier that Kaden's one of the few people that could take on David Richardson for being a cool cucumber.
The ultimate poker face.
Oh, just no emotion.
But I have noticed that Kaden does have a bit of Michael Jordan tongue action.
Well, it's fair to say we all thought it was his last dance a couple of tournaments ago because we haven't seen him for a while. But he's back. Oh, and it looks like Clark and Vine are back also. A great shot there by Martin.
Yeah. Confidence has come back into their game.
And there we go, we've retained serve. So Clark and Vine, 2-4-1. There's that spin serve. Oh, look at the resets. Absolutely phenomenal play to get to the net.
And I think it's fair to say in that first game, because of the level Taylor and Hensel have been playing, putting that pressure on to Clark and Vine, I think this game they're more adjusted and they're into the rhythm of the match now.
And you know, we talked about it is really literal warming up, like getting your eye in. It's a great shot by Hensel. Getting your eye in and understanding the play. We've talked about the targeting. Wes is obviously, he's rose to the challenge. Oh, look at that. Lethal. Smith to serve. Side away. 4-3-1.
That's it.
Confidence is growing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And from a Smith and Hensel point of view, they can see that. How do they respond? You want to deflate the opposition momentum.
You don't want to leave the door open.
No, exactly right.
To Clark and Vine, because they'll just come charging through it.
Look at these hands.
Oh.
Relentless.
Just incredible.
Five, 3-2. Hensel to serve. And I'd like to add, Gordon, while we were just sitting here, the entire stadium was silent.
You could hear a pin drop.
Nothing like watching some quality dinking going out.
3-5-1. Second game, best of 3.
3-5-2. Clark to serve. And there's that high up once more. We need to eliminate those. I mean, props to Smith and Hensel for capitalising on them.
And I was about to say, easier said than done against this team.
Yeah, exactly right. 5-3-1. Hensel serve. I honestly see it. We've said it a couple of times, but the games are definitely won. This game, particularly on the transition to net, where these gentlemen have so much firepower. Anything that's slightly too high, you'll be put away.
Punished.
Smith to serve.
Beautiful dink there.
What about the recovery from Smith? They did a nice pirouette. Back on the dance floor.
Sensational.
And the recovery to reset.
Like you say, Dylan, the crowd is just engrossed in this game.
Six, 6-3-2. Smith to serve.
Side out here if they can.
I'm loving this thinking. Oh, that's in. Now let's see the recovery. Someone might want to check that ball.
Wow.
I think it's a bit square after that.
Great defense from Clark and Vine there.
Hensel and Smith just having a chat. All right, cooler back down.
They can just get a few points here, get a bit of scoreboard pressure into the net.
That one had a ribbon on it, and Wesley
Oh.
knows. 3-6-2. Clark to serve.
Oh, lovely into the kitchen. That was just beautiful from Vine. Just such a touch.
4-6-2.
And again, that's two overheads Smith has missed
Yeah,
within
and
the
that's
space of 2 minutes.
definitely, Taylor's bread and butter. He loves those high ones.
And all of a sudden we're back to 5-6.
Yep. Oh, look at these resets. Absolutely fantastic play. They
look so much more confident when they're playing these dink rallies.
And it comes down to the transitions with you looking at those perfect third shot drops. They have done a couple of third shot drives as well to get to that net. A couple of fifth shot drops as well after the recovery.
There by Smith and Hensel, so just probably wanting to reset themselves.
Yeah, kill that momentum. Obviously, we've talked about it several times, and momentum's such a crucial thing in pickleball. In the Lee and Hargraves singles match, I was talking to Sarah Burr, and she mentioned it is very real. It's very much a thing you feel. It's an atmospheric thing. You can feel the tension when your opposition is gaining momentum. And Smith and Hensel, both high-level professional sports players, they would recognise that and want to just kill it.
Absolutely. Try and stop it in their tracks.
6-6-2. Clark to serve. There's that spin serve going to work.
And this is the first time they've been in front.
Exactly right.
So this is a pivotal moment in this game. Great change up there by Clark on the serve. That was a great change up. Arguably forcing the error from Hensel.
Yeah, well, you don't want to become predictable.
Another beautiful dink into the kitchen.
Lightning doesn't strike twice, it strikes about 17 times. These fellas are just going back and forth.
The crowd is silent.
Oh, wow. What a rally.
Incredible rally, and just that wide dink from Hensel, just taking Wes off court.
We're talking about predictability when you get on those one-on-one dink battles. Hensel saw the opportunity to mix it up and it played off. And back at it again. No ball on court. That's unfortunate.
And I do like this. I do like seeing Wes in this pattern.
Yep. Well, it's just like a golf stroke. If you can just do the same stroke over and over again, eventually it'll pay off. 8-6-1. 9-6-1. Sorry. 7-8-1.
Wes down the middle. Nice punch.
Sounded like that hit the top of his paddle. It worked.
And to a certain degree, going for placement over power there.
And in these high pressure matches, that can sometimes be a concern. And just like that, we have a tied game. Hensel and Smith clawing back. 8-8-2.
Just rolling over the tape. Nice read of the play there by Clark.
Yep.
Just saw that indecision in the middle and just went for it.
Oh, those old net rolls, they can be mighty confusing. Clark taking the opportunity.
Nice reach by Wes.
Oh, there's that long dink we were talking about having to Vine earlier.
Wes is in a great rhythm now.
curse.
The commentator's curse.
No, but you're right. I think the sheer amount of patience in this game right now to get the shots that are required is nuts. As we have 8-8-1, Smith to serve.
Sensational earning by Vine there.
And that was out of nowhere. That was very, very quick. Playing Tarn in the singles bronze match yesterday, maybe a bit of inspiration from the Ernie master himself. 8-8-2, Hensel to serve. That's 9-8-2.
Edge close, I think 2 points away from the Australian Championship gold medal.
Familiar territory.
Critical side out here.
Yeah, it was a bit undisciplined by Kaden.
They can get some scoreboard pressure here. Full level, maybe nose in front.
It's 8-9-1. There's a net roll.
And again, Clark just being so patient, waiting for that shot down the middle.
This is great pickleball.
Oh,
For a traditionalist point of view, just seeing dinking, waiting for that right moment. Great viewing.
great pickleball. Beautiful deep return.
Yeah, but how about the drop? Oh, that's pop up. It's the problem. Sometimes you do a great first shot drop and then you need to follow it up with a great fifth shot drop. It doesn't always happen.
Got a second serve here.
9-9-2, Vine to serve.
Beautiful half volley. Straight into the dinking.
If we're a statistician for how many backhand dinks Vine has pulled off in these two games, I think we'd be in triple digits already.
He's just got such a beautiful technique.
Okay, I'm going for a bit of a...
So well set up.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw Kaden was dancing there trying to put Wesley off, but
And they've got their nose in front here.
do not poke the bear. Yeah, that's a fair confirmation.
10-9.
Match
Game
point. Got to check the 7 from the right side. Nothing wrong with that. It's a great first shot drop. Back into the dink. Close.
Oh, the crowd is on the edge of their feet.
Yeah. What a way to start the morning. Bacon, eggs, toast, and
And a heart attack to go with it.
prime time pickleball. It's wonderful. Bang. Oh, and he stays alive. Kitchen.
Oh my word.
10-10-1. I mean, what a recovery.
Oh, an instinct is kicking in there.
Yep. We all do it.
Yeah.
We all do it. You want to whack that ball, but if your feet are in the kitchen, it's a fault.
Super return.
Oh, what a DP. What an ATP. Fantastic shot by Smith.
And that brings up a match and championship point.
11-10-1. What a response from Hensel and Smith.
I love that call from Smith. Watch the big one.
Yeah. Knew it was coming, but the pace just too much. 11-10-2, Smith to serve.
Championship point here. Silent on that point. What a great first game.
Blown away by all these backhand cross thinking right now. Absolutely crazy. 10-11-1. Vine and Clark to serve. Oh, what a recovery.
Oh, my word.
Incredible hands.
Vine to serve here. It's 10-11.
10-11-2.
Beautiful.
Oh, what a recovery.
Oh!
Where's response?
Just when you think this match could not get any better.
I think this has been, our 6th 11-11 game that we've gone into so far.
With to serve.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, if you're in a gold medal match, consult the official. Fantastic shot by Smith.
Just spotting that angle, Smith.
Well, we mentioned the game's won and lost on transition to net, and Vine and Clark have definitely fixed that up. So now it's just the battle of dinks.
11-11.
Wonderful shot. Hensel. There's an Ernie again.
Racks up his second Ernie for the match.
And he just hit it a little bit behind Kaden there. He calls that pop up.
He's the side out here without conceding a point. Just getting him a bit of confidence.
There's that switch again. Yeah, you've got to think about Smith and Hensel as well, though. They're under immense pressure now to finish the game.
Exactly.
Ball one ball. Oh, collective goes around the stadium.
It's pickleball.
It is. Oh, Kaden. Both teams have called. Now, a lot of people don't know this, Gordon, but you're not actually supposed to speak to your opposition in the middle of the pickleball game.
And to be honest, I couldn't tell if that was in
I couldn't
or
either.
out.
Yeah. And that was right in front of us. Anyway, we'll see what the official decides. And at the end of the day, official's decision is law. Got to stick with it. We've had a timeout.
And then, pickleball spirit dictates that if this side calls it out, it is out.
Yeah, that is a fair point. We don't have line judges here for this match. We've only got the kitchen and scoring official. So Gordon is correct. Well, here in Australia anyway.
And that's, it's part of what makes our sport so unique.
It is. Yeah, we do have a lot of honesty policy, and to be fair, a lot of the Australian community are very fair on it.
Very.
If it's
as much as you can be, and everyone at the end of the day, everyone's human.
Now
and we've all had those calls.
Yeah, well, we have, yeah. So it's 11-11-1.
How you bounce back from them.
And you've got to say that. So Smith and Hensel may feel that they've been a little bit robbed there. It's how they respond.
point.
Vine to serve.
Just
Great response by Kaden and Taylor there. Clark to serve. What a response.
what a beautiful speed up from Hensel. Just waiting for that loose dink.
Oh, this is just an old school pickleball player's dream right now. Just thinking to get the appropriate shot to respond. None of that silly stuff, just pure traditional pickleball. You love it.
And Smith just mixing it up, heading to both Vine and Clark here.
Yeah, not so much favouritism on the cross thinking. They're doing a lot of front-ons as well.
I wouldn't be front on dinking to
Oh, I wouldn't be front on DT with these guys. I'd be at the cafe or something.
great patience.
Yeah.
Super patience.
10-11-2, and it really comes down to that. Who can hold their nerve?
Yeah. It's like watching a slow motion arm wrestle right now.
That is a great analogy. Oh, he didn't take the bait.
Oh my word!
Response.
What an incredible point.
Alice the moment. It's a fantastic effort. We've had a side away.
2 serves for a game point here. Skidding on the line.
Great attack by Kaden and Taylor there to keep the
Still a game point.
Vine and Clark duo on their feet there. It's good to see. 12-11-2.
Wow! What a fight back!
Wow.
And I can tell you now, I think the crowd was hoping this game would go to a third, and now it is.
It's not over the crowd. That was absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
So we're
I don't
moving.
think our morning could get any better, Dylan, because that game was just off the charts.
Exactly right.
How do you begin to describe that? What we just saw? Just phenomenal.
Well, let's talk about the
Pure
changes.
guts and determination.
The first game, Hensel and Smith definitely dominated the net. The Vine and
Pure-
Clark duo was struggling to get the transition to the
Pure
net.
domination in that first game.
But as a result, obviously having a chat about it, what do we do here? How do we respond? And now they're landing those third shot drops, third shot dinks, fifth shots as well, getting up to the net. Now let's talk about this game. So it's a game 3. They're going to swap at the 6 point. So for the viewers at home, we're going to keep the scoreboards up as is. So it looks like Vine and Clark will be starting on the left side, but they will transition to the right side of the court once the 6 point has changed.
And we were talking before, if Clark and Vine were going to come back, they were going to grind it out, and that's exactly what they've done.
Pure battle for attrition, and I wish we had a rally counter for those dink rallies because it went for a long time.
I think people will be watching this match back for years to come. It's an absolute cracker.
Well, this is just if you wanted to show little ones what dinking is all about and how to win and be patient, more importantly, for those little ones watching.
And just the importance of drilling, because you don't get this good without drills. Putting the hours in drilling.
Okay, so that's 0-0-1, side away. Smith to serve. capitalise on the pop-up there. It was a bit unfortunate.
Back into this pattern.
Response.
And they get reward for it.
And let's talk about this. So you've got for Smith and Hensel, they've just had a very close game and unfortunately didn't walk away with a win. How do you respond mentally?
Well, they'll probably be wanting to get back to the game that they had in the first game, where they really just trounced the opposition. But whether Vine and Clark can let them do that is completely another thing. And there you go. That's
1-0-2. Vine to serve.
oh, great touch. Beautiful thinking.
You love to see it.
Clark going for the speed up there. But Hensel was ready.
That he was. To 0-1-1. Smith to serve.
I think Hensel's looking for that speed up now.
Oh, I mean, they all have amazing hands. I think if any of the gentlemen on court get an opportunity, they're going to pounce.
Lovely angle right at the feet from Taylor there.
Pounce Smith does. Gets that nice pop up, puts it away. 1-1-1. Smith to serve. Well, we've just had a ball on court. Wonderful lob on the court next to us. It's resulted in a point.
Lovely link into the kitchen.
The transitions thus far have been immaculate.
Beautiful technique from Smith. Oh,
And we got to say, like, Gordon and I are sitting here and we're currently behind Smith looking over his shoulder. And there's balls that we'd probably be like, geez, how do you attack that? The dinks are so hard to return, but they just keep it going. Okay, then Taylor just having a chat. 1-1-2. Hensel to serve. There's a beautiful roll.
just clipping the tape there, just throwing off the...
Well, let's talk about game one. Smith had a lot of success with that backhand roll off the pop-ups and he's just gone back to it again. It's a winning formula.
Yeah. What's that saying about the well?
Yeah, just keep going back to it. Like, water is something we do not need right now, Gordon. It has been raining a lot. It's going well.
Just pushed it on there, Bucko. Well, we had some of the crowd doing an anti-rain dance before, just to push the rain away.
3-1-2.
Yeah.
That's an ankle breaker, but Vine.
Right up in the green zone for Vine.
Okay. Clark and Vine to retain serve. 1-3-1. And we're back to dinking. Phenomenal patience.
Sensational.
Can we talk about that? We had a failed lob into a smash, into a reset, back to Jinky.
Just to reset that was incredible.
Yeah, and that's the top end players, the players that can nail those resets and continue. Far easier said than done.
Such great hands.
Speaking of resets. Well done. As we mentioned yesterday, Costin pulled off one of those shots, the soft tap into the net. A lot harder than it looks.
Oh, super hard. Costin has hands of, a god.
Yeah, he's very reliable. Speaking of good hands. Taylor's happy with himself.
Ever the showman,
Yeah.
Mr. Smith.
But talking about soft hands that are hard shots to pull off. That one there, I don't think I can replicate that. That was pretty wild. So we've gone to 3-2-1. We have liftoff and Hensel to serve.
Getting some really nice wrist.
Yeah, he's that amazing
top spin wrist.
Yeah, the top hand roll, forehand roll rather. Amazing transition by Hensel and Smith there though. They were just a bit unfortunate on that play.
Just super lightning reflexes.
Yep. And that's a side away. 2-3-1. Clark to serve.
Beautiful deep serve. Great hands by Hensel.
Arms that long. How do they move so fast? Bit of a speed up there and it works.
Yeah, just to get a paddle on that one, he did well.
And unfortunately for Smith and Hensel, I was probably going long. It's just the ball was that quick, you just couldn't get out of the way. Alright, side away. Hensel to serve, 3-3-1.
3-3-1. Could not get a tighter match.
Well, for a game 3 for a gold medal match, I hope that's the case. Well, there's the attempted Ernie. And Brian responds.
He's right onto that.
Well, he's done a couple of Ernies this game. He knows what the formula is and how to do it, so knows what to look for. 3-3-2, Smith to serve.
Very delicate.
Yeah. Graceful. And we've had a ball on goal.
We don't have a beeper, Dylan.
Oh, we have plenty of beepers if you order some food from the restaurant next to us. We've had a timeout as we've got a bit of tape repair. Tape time.
Might be a nice.
I think it would be a good time for a break.
One of our sponsors.
Yeah.
So, what do you think of our new backyard?
Yeah, I think so too.
Come on.
You've got to say, Dylan, great events like this don't happen without great sponsors in general.
Exactly right, and I think if you can see on the camera as well, we've got multiple groups with their banners up, and all the clubs as well. We've seen a lot of clubs bring their flags and proudly present, who they are and what they're about.
And where people can play. It's
Yeah,
just great.
exactly right. We're very lucky. Despite the weather, we can still get a couple of good games going on.
back into the dinking jewels.
As a dink enthusiast, I love it. To me, this is high-end, exciting television. I don't need an action movie. I can just watch this. Oh, look at that patience. Fantastic play.
Well, if this is an action movie, it's like watching a thriller because you just don't know when.
The suspense.
When that suspenseful moment.
Yeah, exactly right. 4-3-2. Smith to serve.
4-3-2. Third and final game.
Remember, we will have a side swap when a team gets the 6 points.
Another ball on court.
Well, these ladies just want to be involved.
Just going back to Gem Life, they play an important part in the pickleball community because in a lot of their communities they have built purpose-built pickleball courts.
Well, give us a rundown. I don't believe I've been to a Gem Life village before. What are they like?
Well, it's like living in a 5-star resort, but you have to be over 50, so you're far too young.
Oh, fair call.
But and I think that's why we have such a strong contingent of players in the over 50s categories. It'd be interesting to see how many players are from Gem Life.
Oh, you love to see it, especially a pickleball community all coming together.
No, that's fine. Thanks for your help.
Believe me, if I could live next to a pickleball court,
Cheers. Thank you. You too, guys.
I don't think my partner would be very pleased. Alright, so Hensel and Smith just having a chat. And let's talk about the weather. It's
freezing.
It is cold. It is. We're currently rugged up. Thankfully, we've got an absolute wall of people around us. We're like a bunch of penguins keeping together to keep warm. And there's the switch by Vine and Clark.
It might be freezing out here, but the action on court is as hot as Texas.
Well, I would normally say hot as Brisbane, but it's not the case currently.
Just moving along. All 4 players now pushing the dink around. There is no weak link.
No, and the dinks have definitely opened up a lot more angles, which opens up those pop-ups a little bit more.
Nice push there from Vine, taking Smith by surprise.
4-4-1, and Vine to serve.
4-4-1. Beautiful reset by Smith.
Oh, there's those angles.
Just that slight lift, and Vine was all over it.
Five, 4-1.
Five, four, one.
5-4-1. Yep. There we go. 5-4-1. Vine to serve. It's just gone long.
Just push wide. Hensel just catching Clark leg.
5-4-2. Clark to serve.
Strong drive from Clark there.
So at 6-4, we should have a rotation of players on courts. Looking at the back of these shirts.
And Clark and Vine with their nose in front now.
Yeah,
So it's
full credit to them.
one game apiece, and they're in front. For the first time in the match.
Well,
So
I
it'll be
mean,
interesting to see how.
well, we talked about response earlier in the first game. You know, we likened it to the Team Victoria boys when they came back in the game we covered yesterday. Full credit to Glenn and Clark. They've managed to pull it back. They got
Grinding their way back.
Hensel and Smith definitely had dominance in that first game, and they've responded. Look at those hands. Absolutely flying. A bit sneaky, it pays off.
And just the tension in the crowd is just palpable.
So it's 4-7, Smith to serve.
Beautiful dink into the kitchen.
Oh, the third shot drops have been absolutely improved on that game one performance from both teams. It's live. Oh, look at that. Talking about recovery, both teams are back at it. And we're still going.
Phenomenal.
Wow. What a rally.
Incredible points.
Hensel to serve, 4-7-2. It's gone long.
Just pushed it long there, Clark.
I was a bit excited after watching that last rally. 5-7-2.
Oh, well left.
Geez, that's game. Right, if you know, you know.
Very good matrix move.
Yeah, not wrong. I wonder how he is on the dance floor, skipping around like that. It's a big out ball.
And that was the beautiful drift into the kitchen from the backcourt there from Martin. Really forced that error.
So we've had another timeout, so we might run to another ad.
Doesn't it just make you feel alive? Absolutely.
Into the home stretch.
And that's 8-5-1. And the sheer power from Kaden's hands there.
Yeah.
Hard to return that. 8-5-2. 8-5-2, Clark to serve.
Just a ball on court. As if the tension couldn't get any
Oh,
higher.
no. Even the equipment wants to get involved. Come over and watch. Understandable. Pulled the trigger. Just a little bit too low for that one.
I can sense the finish line being so close. Gotta be careful here not to let Smith and Hensel back in here.
Yeah, it's Hensel to serve. 5-8-1.
And Hensel and Smith, if we want to get some points here, just build a bit of pressure.
Yep. Fantastic
There's
hands.
one.
Great hands.
All of a sudden we're at 8-6, 6-8.
If you're ever wondering what to practice at home to get to this level, as that girl's in, I think the 3 strikes that we've seen the most, or 3 shots rather, have been your drops, your dinks, and your volleys. It seems to be the main passages of play that we're seeing thus far. Smith hits that a bit too low. 7-8-2, Smith to serve. It's gone long. 8-7. You play cribbage at all, good?
No.
8-7's great cards. Get you 2 points from 15. 8-7-1. Clark to serve. Shout out to the cribbage fans out there. Clark's just hit that a bit low. Pulled the trigger a bit too early. Divine to serve. Great shot by Smith.
And that's exactly what Smith and Hensel would have been hoping for.
Yep.
A side out with no points conceded.
Exactly right.
You know, if they can get some themselves, they'll be...
It's a great defensive effort to get back into it. But now they need to keep that momentum. 7-8-2, Smith to serve. That's a great point. And scores are tied.
Just listen to the crowd. They're following
Yeah.
every single
And
thing.
I don't know if the viewers at home can see it, but there is a significant group watching on this left side. You can sort of see it on the camera
deep,
there.
Gary.
Yeah.
5 deep.
Everyone's watching and everyone's involved.
Sharing the dinking around again.
And that's the thing too, I think everyone is thinking well this game. Like last night we talked about how in the ladies final Kingsley was clearly on fire. She played amazingly. But in this game, everyone's playing well. It's just no one's
There's no
outshining. It's just
no weak link.
yeah. 9-8-2. Hensel and Smith have grabbed the lead. Oh, awesome recovery. Look at these resets, ladies and gentlemen. They are not easy to do.
My word.
That is an amazing rally.
Oh my word, Gary.
Multiple resets. Once again, we need to hire a rally tracker.
And that brings up a championship gold medal point.
10-8-2. Smith to serve.
Oh my goodness. And there it is.
And there we have it.
What a fight.
Taylor Smith, Kaden Hensel have pulled out the gold medal. What we might do now, guys, I'm going to mute the mic because you're probably getting deafened by the audience watching. But Gordon's going to run around and we're going to do a quick little interview. I'm going to play some ants while we're doing that. Thank you.
Doesn't it just make you feel alive? Absolutely.
Oh my God!
How are ya?
What a match!
Unbelievable day. For us to come out of here, I think we entered the event maybe 3 days prior. We weren't even going to play it until Jan and I next had a chat and said, mate, let's just have a crack. Hour and a half training for this time, about a year and a half. And we come out of nowhere. I think it's surprised a lot of people.
You sure have, and that match was just heart attack material. How do you feel?
No, it was good, that one. Obviously the level of everybody's got better since last time we competed, so it forced us to just be a little bit more disciplined, not go for any loose slaps or overplay, and I think by the end of that, that's why we're sweating up a storm right now, because we had to be disciplined the whole time now. I guess we're not used to doing that.
Nah.
Wow. Because that first game literally blasted them off. How were you feeling at that point? Were you thinking, holy crap?
Oh, well, I think we had Wes on a bit of a downer point. I think Wes gets a bit nervous in the final, so we're just trying to pepper. I think we're up maybe 4-0, 5-0 in the second set, but obviously they changing point was probably a couple of points where they just played good, and all of a sudden a bit of positive by the boys. So yeah.
Right back in. And what about yourself with your tennis background? Tell us a bit about that and how it helped you today.
Yeah, it's very different actually. Usually the tennis mindset, I have an aggressive mindset when I play tennis, so I'm looking to try and take the point, win the point. Obviously pickleball against the high level players, you can't do that. You've got to bide your time, you've got to be patient, you've got to wait for them to give you something deep enough to where you can really attack. And yeah, I guess that's my biggest battle. I always want to try and finish it early and go straight at them. Yeah, and it ends up, once you start playing with better players, you can't do that. So, yeah.
And what about the third game? Because you were down in that third game. And you literally had to dig so deep to get back in there. Tell us about that.
Oh, mate, I was losing the plot, I think, a little bit there. Bloody missed 3 or 4 easy balls on top of the net where first set we just couldn't miss. But to come back against those kind of quality players, unbelievable. We know how good they are. We know how freakish they are.
Sensational. And like, you guys just played off the charts. Congratulations on winning the gold medal.
Massive.
It is massive. It literally is massive. Like, the feeling to get to the final alone was amazing. You guys are incredible. So
Appreciate it.
Well done.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
Awesome.
Thank you.